the type of energy only Darren McCarty and Neil Rule can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D Hump Day. Let's go.
That's a lot of energy right there. My name is Neil Rule, that guy, D-Mac, Darren McCarty here in the house. He's fired up. The British Open starts tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
That's the one I'd win. If I was going to win one of them, there'd be that one.
That would be the
That's
one you
more
would
my
win.
game.
I'd be more of a TPC. I win the TPC and Sawgrass, stadium golf.
Yeah.
That would be more my style. And, it's not a major, but I wouldn't care because you get a bigger check than one of the majors for it. Yeah. That would be more my style.
What's the
there.
fifth major?
Yeah, right.
Technically, right?
But I just want the
more
bigger
prestige,
check.
and then you get your locker and then
all
stuff
of it.
that goes with it.
Absolutely. KG in the building.
What up, though?
What up, though? How we living?
Hey, living good, man. Living good.
Mansions and Benzes.
Hey, trying to get there, bro.
Giving ends to our friends, and it feels stupendous.
Hey, one day I will get to that benchmark. But no, I was loving our conversation before the show of the SEC just completely dumping on the Big Ten. You gotta love it, man.
Dude, I was listening to Greg Sankey was being interviewed, man, and it is different down there, guy. It just is.
It is.
It just is. He had some good stuff. I might have it. I might have it for college football 4 down.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I might work that in on Friday.
Cool.
Spencer Raxter in the building.
Hello.
What up, Spenmo?
What up, though?
How you living?
Good. Just recorded Woodward Wings.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys tune into that.
What do we got? What's a little preview on that? What were we in?
We talked about different deals. Possibly Jared McCann is in rumors. The Red Wings are still amongst teams that are looking to add a top 6 forward to their team in the trade market. So we did different guys. Mason McTavish, Jared McCann were 2 players that we outlined that are probably going to have to overpay because the waters are so chummed with teams that want someone. But, we broke down some guys. Hopefully it doesn't mean anything, and hopefully the Red Wings make a trade before it airs Saturday at 10 a.m. But, no, it was fun. Always good to talk some hockey with Flannel and Justin.
Yeah, I do. I like that. I do like that show. I would say that's one of the better neat shows in Detroit.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good numbers, too. So
yeah, I see that. So,
for a hockey show
for
at
a
10 in
hockey
the morning
show.
In the off-season.
Yeah.
And me and Justin are going to be doing post-game shows for every single Red Wings game this season. So
shout out.
Yeah.
D-Mac.
We're going to do 15 to 30-minute post-game shows after every single game. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
You sure they deserve it?
The people deserve it, D-Mac. The people
the people. I forgot.
Yeah.
See there, you make me proud. We're sports about the people.
Exactly.
So you're serving the people that they want.
Hey.
And you know what? That might be good, Spenny, because you know what? Let people air it out, and I think it's a perfect timing for it because we're at that spot where this is where we're going to take off.
Make no mistake, this is a pivotal time in the Red Wings franchise right now. So it's good that we got this shit done.
And Red Wings fans, we know they're the best fans in the world, man. They love this team. They die for this team. They show out when they're doing well. Even when they're doing bad, they're out there in LCA loving it. So I've had a couple guys come to me and say, yo, you guys should do a post-game show after Wings games. I'd watch it. So we're going to do
Give
it.
a spin.
Hey,
Why
Hockey
not?
Town, and it makes sense, right? 100-year anniversary celebration, so why not? And you know what? I think, Spenny, that might spark something.
Yeah.
Then we can look back, Neil, with facts. Is that because Spenny and Justin started this here, Woodward, the Wings make the playoffs? I mean,
I'm just saying.
It
It wasn't because of them, but it would not be because of them.
But it's not because of them.
Right.
Absolutely. You guys can get involved, as you know. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Michael Daniel, have a good day, Detroit. Be safe with what yous do. And I'm a fan of yous.
Oh, yeah, I am too.
Yous is a great word.
Whenever Mad says it, I just love it, bro. It's perfect.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan.
All of yous.
If you
Yous
say
guys.
yous,
Yous
if you say
guys.
yous, I'm reading the comment.
The all of yous.
There are some trigger words that will make me read your comment. Use is one of them. There is no doubt. FJ 1967. Good morning, Big D Energy and Chad. Good morning, my friend. Happy to have you all in here and getting it in. Fletch Lives Daily. What happened to D-Mac's hair? You want to address the developing story?
It's You know, you can see it's been outside a lot in the sun, so it's
a little frazzled.
It's ready to get. It's ready. I was trying to inspire the Tigers, right? So it's going a little bit orange, but yeah, it's got a life of its own right now. But we'll get it taken care of probably in the next week or so.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about my hair.
Yeah.
For all the ones that don't.
For all the ones that don't, I like it.
It's great visor hair right now.
Oh, perfect.
MPWMU, does Spenny crap on Kerry Carpenter on that podcast as well?
We don't talk about Kerry Carpenter too much. More wings focused.
Yeah.
But I will say that I don't believe he's an everyday outfielder. I'll say that on any podcast.
When was the day that you did that officially? Like, when was the day that you came to that realization?
I mean, it was in the off season.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Before the season.
So you were quicker than most.
Yeah, I know what Kerry is, and he's a weapon to be used by AJ Hinch. He's got a lot of pop in his bat, but he's a defensive liability when he's out there for the most part, and he's not a guy that's going to hit for average or anything. He's very good at what he does specifically, and AJ Hinch puts him in to do that specifically at great spots.
And that's, for me, I came to that realization at the end of last year when they were in a playoff chase and everything was still specialized.
Yeah.
You know, like because I always said, all right, you got to just roll with him permanently, lefties be damned. And it didn't happen,
No.
and then that was the beginning of the end. And I fought this fight with my Alavila text group thread buddies. You know, like, hey, because they're always mad at AJ because they're not putting him in. I said, this isn't how this works, man.
He's not that.
He's a specialist.
Yeah.
But I will admit, I did want to see it, you know, during spring training and beginning of the season. At least give him a chance to prove whether he could do it or not. But he failed, so.
So there it is.
Respectfully, he's
Respectfully.
very good at what he does. He kills righties, and he's a slugger.
Yep.
But when you can't hit
And you can't stay
pitching
healthy.
from one side of the rubber, and you can't stay healthy, and you're not good tracking balls and running down balls in the outfield.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of liabilities. I love Kerry Carpenter for what he is, but
We all do.
Hey, Jesus was a carpenter.
he was.
He was.
And we all know that fans in this town prop up guys that, you know, every Jaden Ivey's, Dwayne Wade, and Nate Danielson's the second coming of Connor McDavid, and Kerry Bonds at school, so he's actually Barry Bonds. Like,
And?
no, that's not.
And who else on the Tigers do they do that to?
You mean our Lord and Savior?
I don't know. I can't think of them propping up any non-all-stars that much. you know?
like
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Praise Javier.
Woodward Sports Chat thread. Get into there. DNCNT, it's over. Skubal is cooked. We'll get in there.
I knew we was gonna get it.
It's over. So, trade him now. Get what you can for him.
Detroit supremacy in all caps. Make move, Scott. All right.
I think today will be a little more playful, but yeah.
I don't see
It's
that
not
one
real.
right there from
It's-
supremacy.
It's not real, dude.
All right.
Here's one, Neil. Neil, this from Supremacy as well. Neil, why are you avoiding the fact that the Tigers, and I use this loosely, All-Stars, embarrassed the whole city on a national stage last night?
They know that, Neil.
I think that I was like the first one to bring this shit up yesterday. Was I not?
you were.
Was I not?
You were.
Had a feeling this was going to happen, and
They got you in the crosshairs, Neil. Don't do it.
Oh, come on.
I want that, DMAC. I want that. You know what? Then you got it, supremacy. You want it. You got it. We were gonna have a good time. I'm here working with my friend. He's got his breakfast over there. He's got the British Open press conferences on. That, you know, it's a press conference on mute, but DMAC doesn't care. It's all he needs.
It's all I need.
Yeah.
It's a great day.
It's a great day for him. But now we
Absolutely.
have to do this because I have something for the make move Scott thing. It's just time to cut the shit then. All right, like with the trade deadline and stuff like that. And I got into it last week and got murdered. But I'm back for more. I am, because I think it's important. The make move Scott crowd. Okay, here's how this is gonna work then. We're gonna do the game. We'll talk about the Tigers
play
being
the game.
0 for 8. It's 0 for 8 or 0 for 9?
0 for 8, I think.
0 for 8. As a team, 0 for 8. 1 2/3 innings pitched.
Pretty bad.
3 earned runs,
Yep.
including a home run that flew through the air for a very long
He
time.
launched that bitch. I felt bad for Casey. I did.
Yeah. We'll get into that discussion. All right, everybody? We will. There were some cool things. Look, even though the Tigers were bad in the game. The AL Central had to save the AL.
They did.
That's
Bobby
true.
Witt, that everybody hates and says
And
is
Stephen
mid.
Kwan.
Brent Rooker.
Yeah.
Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Yeah.
Oh, the most Indian way the most guardian way.
You heard that, everybody.
That was spin.
The most guardian way to tie the game. Is
Of course it was.
A single that doesn't leave the infield. Beautiful stuff.
It was very Javi-esque of him.
Very Javi-esque. Yeah, clutch hits in important spots of the game. Very
Yep,
Javi-esque.
absolutely. Spenny's never not on for his guy, man.
Nope.
Never not on.
You gotta love it.
But yeah, we're gonna do that though. Steve O'Baby, Neil, I got a question. Why do fans bitch over an All-Star game? The All-Star game was entertaining them at nothing. Calm down, Woodward chat. Anakin Skyogre. It's an All-Star game. It doesn't matter. If they were 5 for 8 with 2 home runs though, then it would have mattered.
Yeah.
Like you get the hindsight on that. So I do. Stephen Baffy, what happens if the Tigers nosedive? D-Mac, this is exactly what I was saying yesterday about the All-Star game and how it's and how it was a no-win proposition, D-Mac. For real.
Well, what do you can you not just keep it for where it is?
No, we can't. We can look at the chat right now. No.
Good. All right. Then let them. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
on.
Hey, I was happy Skubal found the strike zone.
Yeah.
It was always going to be challenging.
Shout
and
out
stuff
to
like
ABS.
this. So
Get the umps the fuck out of here. I'm tired of them. ABS all the way.
That's a component
right.
I want to talk about too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I do for real.
Did you watch the whole game?
Yes.
Stayed into it. What was the final?
It was a 6.
They had a home run
The
off
good,
at
the
end.
bad, and the ugly. It ended in the books as a 6-6 tie, but the National League was the winner because of the
home run
derby that they used at the end.
Which was cool. I like it a lot.
Just for the All-Star game, though.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, because there is a small sector.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't
for the
think that
All-Star
there are 4 legitimate
And also,
segments.
Aaron Boone, you fucking idiot, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
I want to talk about that. We'll have this discussion too.
There was literally limitless better options than what he chose, including Cal Rayleigh and Aaron Judge, who I don't care if he's on a plane.
He was on a plane going home, Spenny.
He didn't give a
Don't quit on your team, Aaron Judge. Even worse, another Yankee that fucked up.
Spenny, that's the reason to get mad at Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone sent him on the plane.
Yes, yeah.
No, Aaron Boone did not send him. Aaron Judge was like, peace, I'm out of here.
I did my part. I'm out. I got my hit. I'm good.
That's why he'll never win a World Series. But still, I would have taken
rise,
Riley. Man. I would have taken Cal Rayleigh. I would have taken so many guys. Oh, man.
You weren't bringing a starter back.
Aaron Boone's a bum.
Okay. We got a lot to get to, as you can see.
More than I thought.
Paper Chungus says Tigers deserve no All-Stars. A bunch of frauds.
Is it over?
It's over.
Oh, second
The
half.
whole thing's over.
They finna tank in the second half.
Somebody asked. They said, "What if they fall apart in the second?" Let's do it. Okay, let's take the break,
This shit never
recalibrate,
fails.
and
Never
let's get
fails.
in there. I'm gonna need Ben Johnson before this is done. I'm gonna need the fighter.
Yeah.
I absolutely am. I'm gonna need some justice, Ben. So shout out to me here. Justice. It means different things to different people. Whether it's a settlement or a verdict, justice is always worth the fight. If you've got a case, contact the fighters at Ben Johnson Law today and get the justice you deserve. Guys, this is real life stuff right now. Trials, decisions, verdicts, all of it. Ben Johnson, who you need on your side to get you the justice you deserve. Tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Go to venfights.com. Get the fighter. Get Ben Johnson Law. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve. and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Looking to upgrade your relaxation game? Check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest with the top brands for massage chairs like Infinity and Osaki, located near the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. Experience luxury comfort with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the top YouTube massage chair review channel. Book a visit at www.massagechairhouse.com or scan the QR code. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, so we are off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxer. The squad is in. We do have our first MLB trade, I guess you could say, of the trade season. This is one involving the Pirates and an AL Central team.
Okay.
So here we go. You guys ready?
Let's get it.
The Royals acquire infielder Adam Frazier. The Pirates acquire infielder Cam Devaney and 5 years of control that his rookie deal has. Right. So Adam Frazier, the first domino has fallen.
No pitchers yet. That's a good sign. No pitchers.
No pitchers yet. So Adam Frazier, who on the season is hitting .255 with 3 home runs, a OPS of .654. So there it is. Royals making moves. Will the Tigers react? 313. Do the Tigers have to make a move? All right, jump into that chat. Lunchbox, leave it up to old Uncle Neil to save us all. Let's get on my back, everybody. The Atlas of Woodward Sports. Detroit supremacy. Skubal can't pitch against elite bats. Okay, everybody, just calm down.
Relax, man.
Cody Engel. Javi didn't want to waste the juice on an exhibition.
That's exactly true. Real team player.
Okay, so let's do it. First off, the Tigers angle.
Could have been better. It could have been better.
Pretty much went about as badly as it could go, right?
Yeah.
Now here, we got texts from people. We have our little Woodward Sports text thread. We got texts from people who host shows on this network that were like, Skubal's still struggling.
I wonder who that was.
He gave up a 2-strike flare to one of the best hitters in baseball that flipped it out into the outfield. And then Ronald Acuna's 45-mile-per-hour exit velocity ground ball to a vacant area of the infield. Marte hit the ball hard, sliced it down the right field. Like, what are we talking about, dude?
What you going to do, man?
Then Skubal bounces back, gets some strikeouts.
Back-to-back Ks, yep.
Won the first ABS challenge in baseball history.
I love it. Can we get rid of the umps now, Neil?
You'll have to talk to the union about that.
Okay.
I want to ask the question, though, D-Mac. Paul Skeens really is him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Gas.
Skeens blew the Tigers away.
Gas.
Away. They weren't even threatening to turn on any of those pitches. Like,
and had them guessing.
Yeah.
You know. And
had him guessing on a fastball.
You know what he's going to throw. You just can't catch up
but
with
where's it
going
to be?
Moves, dude. Up and in. It's on Riley and stuff.
Paul
that shit
Skeens,
is criminal, man.
He really is the product, man.
That fastball coming inside is criminal, bro. There's no way you can extend on that shit.
He was absolutely insane. Paul Skeens, okay, you want to talk about like the aura? Paul Skeens has aura, bro, out there on that mound.
Yeah.
With the size, triple digits.
He's got aura off the mound,
oh, yeah,
too.
big facts. Big facts.
That kind of speaks for itself.
He is that guy.
Shua in the chat, they drive Mercedes too. Yes, they do, my friend.
Man,
the top of that lineup drives Mercedes too.
I think that's the biggest thing that you saw. The difference between the AL All-Stars and the NL All-Stars. The NL All-Stars are that's a level above. It just really is.
But Trav makes a good point, too, is that he had 2 idiots in his ear giggling the whole inning.
Dude, you know what, though?
And he's talking to the catcher, and he's trying to do,
right.
It's a pageantry. And like
that's what I'm saying. For anything else. Now, like it's a different question because you had to have, no matter what,
Skubal loves that shit, man.
Put this game in the carnival. And it's just like the show, the exhibition, it doesn't matter. It's freaking wrestling,
right,
for lack of a better term. But the question is, coming off getting swept, coming off of the way that they played into the All-Star break, if you look and take any tangibles from that, the question of how do they come out second half, I mean, A.J. Hinch What do you think AJ Hinch did? Watched the game last night. Watched this. Knows the temperature of this team. They'll have them ready to play. They have to make a few moves. You see that, I guess, what you saw is with all the best talent or whatever, you're not further down the road as you thought you were, but you need to add a few pieces, but you need guys to step up and play. But I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Let's wait and see how it plays out. Haven't they earned that much?
Absolutely.
Now there can be concern and there can be hey, is this going to continue? Guys, you got to stop it. But let's just let AJ take care of that and see these guys get ready to come out with this next series.
Yeah, and for me, based on what we talked about yesterday, all I wanted was just everybody to show up, the Skubal pitches inning, move. I didn't care what happened.
Don't get hurt.
I wanted them to do well. It would have been fun, if they did well, but they didn't. So what, dude?
Bye-bye that immaculate inning. That shit was over as soon as it started.
Yes, it was. It was very much not immaculate. Let me see here. Woodward Sports chat thread, BigCon51. They're showing top plays of the first half of baseball. Is the wall catch more exciting than the home run? And when can we get some slam ball trampolines along the warning track? Maybe they'll do that in the All-Star game next year.
Oh, dude, could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I loved slam ball. I used to watch slam ball all the time.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Could you imagine the home run contest as the guys out there in the outfield jumping,
That would be sweet.
trying to take?
Yes.
I would do, dude. That'd be a good idea.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Skeens had no problem pitching against real hitters, but the supposed best pitcher on the planet was on the mound, picking at his ass crack, giving up moonshots.
He got 2 Ks.
Well,
Who said that?
Detroit supremacy. What? The 45-mile-an-hour exit velocity ground ball the second, dude, was my favorite.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
They trying, Neil. They are.
No, they are. I get it. They absolutely are. We'll get into some of that other stuff though. But to Travis, he had 2 idiots in his ear giggling the whole time. Nobody else had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw.
He was great.
I'll tell you this.
He was great.
I'll go the other way with it. I really like the in-game, while the game's going on, interviews when the guys are willing.
Yeah.
I enjoy the Clayton Kershaw thing, which I'm not a huge Clayton Kershaw guy. Historically in the World Series, he's up there in the Verlander category.
Of course.
Not very good.
But at least he cashed one. Yes.
Well, he was on a team that cashed one.
He was there.
He was no longer the one cashing it. But anyway, I digress.
He was there.
Well, we won 2.
I digress. The thing, D-Mac, is I thought the Kershaw thing was electric.
Yeah, you could tell how comfortable he was. And it's also, too, you could tell that this is his last hurrah.
Yep.
I mean, that was sort of the way that it got set up. But I loved it. It was an entertainment.
It's an entertainment product.
The weekend. It's not a baseball. It's baseball is the subject. That they play it around, but it's all about the personalities. And I popped when you got Clayton Kershaw in the windup and he asked John Smoltz, what do you want me to throw? And he says, sinker. He goes, I don't throw that. Or split.
How about a curveball?
Just a curveball, right? In the middle of his windup.
Yep. And then he broke off a vintage
Kershaw
curveball.
Curveball. And then
a little lollipop.
So that's what it was about. More of that. But I think to Kenny's point, what I really noticed is how stacked of stars the National League is compared to the AL. Like you're talking about whatever the Detroit supremacy trying to get you going said about ski, but how would a Skubal done facing the first 3 guys? And Riley's the best hitter of all of them, but it's just the first 3 guys at the top of the order in the National League
was a little bit different.
You know what? If you're playing video, that's like a 9.
Yeah.
9.5.
Big fan.
And then, the most you got is like an 8.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Stony Tokalot. Are the Tigers as good as they are because the rest of the AL is bad? Where would they be if they were in the NL? Are we really number 1 in baseball? See, Stony, yes. Look at the record. Mm-hmm. And it goes back to last week, and you guys murdered me on social media about this. And this will back up to the trade deadline stuff that we're going to get into in a little bit, because now I think all eyes turn, because there is no drama in the AL Central.
Of course.
There's none. That's decided. It's over. Even through a 4-game losing streak, what did the Guardians shave off? A game? Or not even the Guardians. What did they shave off? A game?
Maybe.
That's my point. But the moral of the story is, and I think this really hit home last night, D-Mac, with exactly what you just said. when you saw that shit on paper and you were like, damn, there is no move that the Tigers can make where they would be the betting favorite over the Dodgers. None. They could get Paul Skeens, and they're still going to be a betting underdog to the Dodgers.
Absolutely.
They just are. Like, they just are, guys. And those things aren't built the same. And I know that, and to back that up, you know that lineup that we saw and that Dodgers team, they're 3-7 in their last 10. In 162 games, guys, you're not always on it. And the best pitcher on the planet lost a game, and what happened around it? Losing streak. Mm-hmm. That's the way it goes. That's why Skubal's the most important Tiger. When you boil it all down, we can be cute about it and have our fun with it, but at the end of the day, man, that lineup was no joke. And no, Skubal isn't struggling or anything like that. No, Steve, and I know you were joking about it earlier in the chat. No, we can't sign him for less money now if we hurry up.
Performance an all-star.
Like, no, we can't do that. Hey, little Chris, get it together. Offer him $250 right now.
Right. Amazon Prime's over. Amazon Prime
Day's over. Yeah.
His value's never been lower.
Damn, I did miss Prime Day. Fuck.
Cartier, we got to start asking questions. Based on what, Cartier? Based on 0 for 8 in the All-Star game and Skubal giving up a couple runs? For real. Because that's...
Flano Sam prophesized this. I got to get...
Why? What did he say? What'd he say?
No, he knew you was going to bite. You was going to bite the bait on this. He knew it. I got to give him his credit. He called it out this morning.
What'd he say?
Yeah, that, people would get you riled up. The people that are judging the Tigers based off the All-Star game, they're not really real. Like, it's much like Spenny says, Twitter isn't a real place.
But everyone keeps saying that, but somebody types that, like a living person types that in. They do.
Yeah, they're rage baiting, though.
Yeah.
Or they're just mentally retarded.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
So it comes up in somebody's thought process to put that in there. Dante 151. Ohtani has a 276 batting average with 32 home runs. Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Any pitches. Any pitches.
That shit is ridiculous still.
Disabled Danny. I want to give a shout out to Spenny for shouting me out. I'll shout out you, Disabled Danny, for shouting out Spenny, who shouted you out.
Shout out to you for shouting out Disabled Danny, for shouting out me, for shouting him out. And
shout out to you for shouting out me, for shouting out Disabled Danny, who shouted you out.
I'll shout out all of you. Spenny, congrats. What did they name the dog?
Tell me that story.
Yeah, really cool.
Speaking about shout outs.
This is probably like the coolest thing
this is the coolest.
Yeah, it's Michael DeVries in the Woodward Sports Chat. Shout out to him. He said he got 2 new puppies. They're Jack Russell and Pitbull mixes, and he's going to name them Spenny and Easy.
Hey!
That's what's up. It's an honor. I think it's really fucking cool, dude. I'm a dog guy. I love dogs. So, that's really cool, man. I really appreciate that. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
Absolutely.
I believe you are.
Cole Trickle. No Tigers showed up to that game yesterday. They were present, but didn't show up to play baseball. That's for sure.
That's because they were concentrating on the second half of the season, so they don't let you down.
Boom.
Cole, nobody has played baseball against Paul Skeens this year, apparently, then. Like, for real. Then nobody has. Except for the Marlins, who beat him on opening day. Shout out.
I thought Z-Mac got his, honestly. He put a nice swing on that. It was just... It's not enough.
Damn.
I thought it was a pitch to hit. He just missed it.
Let me tell you who didn't miss the pitch.
No, Corbin Carroll did not miss that pitch at all. That was a fucking nuke, dude. I felt bad. Yeah, like Cage. I felt bad for
Lonzo
Casey.
didn't miss it either.
No.
Weezy D313, Skubal, Dingler, and How You Lee for Cal Raleigh and Julio. Boom, better than the Dodgers. No, we wouldn't be, because we wouldn't have Skubal anymore.
No.
You see what I'm saying here?
And
You
why
legit
would they
could do
make
that trade. You legit could do that trade, and we are still an underdog to the Dodgers. Does anyone disagree?
No. Your odds would probably go down.
Yeah, without Skubal, absolutely.
See? But that's the space we're in, man. All right, let's take the break because I do want to talk about the game. Like, the game was fun and all that, and I do want to talk about the review. I gotta plead to Major League Baseball.
Come on over, Neil.
I gotta plead to them. What do you mean, come on over? I've been there for a long time.
Okay.
I've been there for a long time. Planet Fitness, everyone. We're live at the Planet Fitness Studios. And guess what? Still going on till the end of August, as a matter of fact. It's the High School Summer Pass. Very cool program Planet Fitness is doing. If you're a teenage 14 to 19, you can work out for free all summer long at Planet Fitness. All you have to do is be 14 to 19 and go to your local Planet Fitness. There's one close by because there's over 50 of them in Metro Detroit. Fill out some paperwork, and boom, you are in there. You're working out for free at Planet Fitness all summer long. Very, very cool program they are doing. Look, movement for our youth kind of stops when the high school sports stop. Kind of stops when the gym classes stop, all of it. Planet Fitness doing something about it. They're not just talking about it, they're being about it. So again, ages 14 to 19, show up to your Planet Fitness. It's Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce here every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays during the Braylon Edwards Show, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that I trusted for 4 Stanley Cups. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com. Call 248-426-9944.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty. Special guest here in the studio pulling up. Colton, our guy from Mad Packs, my golf partner at one time this summer. Colton, what's up, man? How are you, bro?
What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? I'm doing great. I just want to let the people know, man, we got some mad deals on Mad Packs out there this weekend at select locations across the state. We're going to be at Elite Wellness in Saginaw on Thursday, 4 to 7. Well, on Friday, we'll be at Elite Wellness Jackson, 12 to 3. We'll be at Vibe Quincy, 4 to 7 on Friday. And we'll also be at Michigan's Finest over there in Wayne, 4 to 7 as well, for you guys to come out, get some special promotions and some special deals. We'll also be running some great promotions and deals at all King of Buds locations and Border Buds, New Buffalo. So if you guys want to go get some mad deals on some mad packs, make sure you go visit our retail partners this weekend. You'll know where to find us.
I think that's cool. Like I've been telling you since they released the May 30th, that to stick here to Woodward Sports will let you know. I was just boom shakalaka-ing it yesterday over the Cake House over in Pleasant Ridge. What I love, right, and obviously being in the industry or stuff like that, but you just mentioned 4 different spots in 4 quadrants of the state. So Mad Packs is getting out there. What is that as far as what you've seen? Because you guys not only talk about it with the product, as we talked about here, and everybody who hasn't seen Spenny's Mad Pack minutes, they're elite, and you get a little bit of what the product is, but just being able to spread yourself wide like that. How's that been for Mad Pack?
That has been it's been a long ride. You know, we've been going far and far away. You know, we just finished up a trip up in the Upper Peninsula and Traverse City area, up in Iron River, Iron Mountain, and Menominee. Visited a couple stores out there, did vendor days, went and, saw all the bud tenders who make everything possible for us and who sell our products. Go show them some love, take them lunch, take them merch, and get them some samples, and just show them we appreciate everything that they do for them.
lifeblood of the industry, and I think that's just apparent, guys. So to the fact, if you're on vacation, if you're traveling around this state, like you said, King of Buds, I was at Cake House, all these relationships you have throughout the state to have that opportunity, because you guys are doing the work, and hats off to you. What any different things, because we got the Boom Shakalakas, those are the tarantula based, which are fire. What are some of the other things that
we got? The high low, which is our interior infused pre-roll. Some people don't like all that oil on the outside, or just really aren't trying to get that high like that. Those tarantulas, they put you down. That's for sure.
I like that.
No,
it's a kill switch.
Colton, our guy from Mad Pack, just stopping by real quick here in the studio. And I'll say this, Colton, and we talked about this before. You and I, as I said before earlier, we had the chance. You'll be on the golf course where you really find out about somebody. Exactly. I always say that. You always find out. And I'll just put it like this. A quality product is important to you. We've talked about that a lot. And you're doing all the work. You're going all over the place and things like that, and just getting to know you a little bit, man. Like, if that is your area and that is something that you are into, Colton, Mad Pack's their brand, all of it. I can tell you the dude is right here, so I can tell you about the dude, and Colton's that dude, man.
Straight goes down to, Neil, what I always preach: don't tell me what, tell me who. And especially in this industry, you know what? Who are the ones that you mess around with? Who are the ones that are doing it the way that you do it? Who are the ones that are keeping the people? Right, keeping the people and keeping the quality. So the pride, and we know this because of the relationship that we've formed, but everybody else, we're all excited out here, and it's exciting
for
us at Woodward Sports to be a part of it and watch you guys grow and kick the corners of the state. So,
but yeah,
keep her going.
Appreciate you pulling up.
Of course,
man.
we appreciate you guys and everything you guys do.
Awesome.
Aaron, thank you.
You bet, bud.
We'll get back
of course, we'll get back on the golf course again.
Absolutely. My guy Colton from Mad Packs, and again, they'll be pretty much all over the state.
Now they are. Before we were doing the reads, remember, Spenny? Before they'll be out. We'll check them out. They're out there, and they are the real deal.
Shout out to Meat Puff Connect, dude. That was sweet. Shout out to Mad Packs for having us out there. It was a lot of fun. And a lot of the people like in the industry that were there, obviously it was all industry people. A lot of them didn't know me from Woodward Sports. They're like, oh, it's the Mad Packs Minute. I see those. I was like, oh, damn, fuck
that's what's up.
Different ways to connect with the people, Spenny. Love it.
No, absolutely. But yeah, we're proud to be a partner with Mad Packs.
That was my favorite event we've ever done at Woodward Sports. It was so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, Colton's my guy, man. So if you're in that space, I'm telling you guys, give their product a try. I know
it's good shit, man. Well, I smoke it literally every day. Like, it's great shit.
Yeah. But now, picking back up in the All-Star Game discussion, though, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter here with you. The game itself, and DNC-ENT has a comment in here. Jump into that comment thread and get your thoughts in there. DNC-ENT, the swing-off was the third-best addition by the MLB in the last decade, right after ABS and the pitch clock. And D-Mac, there's a couple of different angles. Let's start with that, though, because...
Who said that?
DNC-ENT.
Give him a ding.
Yeah, absolutely.
He nailed it.
The swing off. Let's just cut the shit. Would you like to see this in the season, in the regular season?
Hell no.
No.
It's too gimmicky.
No. It's not like shootouts or in hockey or overtime like that. No. I think you play.
What if I told you what they do right now is gimmicky?
Yeah. Well,
what they do right now is a controlled. It's a controlled gimmick as well.
Well, you know what?
They put a guy on second.
Maybe what is it, like first one to hit a home run or something like what? How do you do that without walking guys or whatever? I think the way that they do it, right? Why they implemented the person at second base is to get the game over, so you don't have 16, 17, 18 inning games. I like it in that aspect. Leave this for the baseball game, but the hindsight is the argument is that then you need a couple home run specialists. Then it makes to Spenny's point, Kerry Carpenter that much more valuable in your lineup.
Yeah,
Spenny, can we
on your roster?
Can we chat poll that? How would you rather see games end? The way they do it now with the runner on second, or a swing off?
But how does that look for the players that, okay, I've played all 9 innings, and let's say, it's one of your home run bombers. Like, you don't think that would affect their game at all, having to go out there and then try to hit as many home runs as they can?
I think it's like a shootout.
Well, it's 3 swings though. It's not like I get, and Spenny and I were kind of joking about it last night. I get why they're not putting Cal Raleigh back out there.
Yeah.
Dude hit like 45 home runs like the night before. I get why he started like it was. You weren't going to fire the engines back up because it's not just 3 swings and you're up. Like, there's a whole warm-up process to it.
That's what I mean.
In a regular season game, though, the guys have been playing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fire the engines back up and all that stuff.
I don't think there's any chance in hell that the MLB would do. The pageantry, the clippable and viral ability of walk-offs is so important for the MLB, let alone them just being awesome, but like every highlight you see of any MLB like commercial or any commercial involving baseball, it's normally a walk-off that they're showing. Yeah. So there's no way they would let go of that.
What up, Doe, with Detroit Gunny? But the NHL gimmicks it up by going 4-on-4 in overtime, and that's my point. Like that's only my counter argument.
But they need to,
the
and then the
shootout.
Right? Yeah, but they don't do the shootout in the playoffs or anything like that.
But you don't think a home run derby is a little more gimmicky than the Ghost Runner?
I think it's pretty close to a shootout, but like NHL, if it doesn't come down to the playoffs, in the regular season, you can't be going to 4 overtimes in the end.
Right.
Baseball, who cares if you go to a 13, 14 inning game? Like,
well, because I think that the shootout has kind of jumped the shark though, like with people. Like
right. But it fits for hockey. With baseball, I don't know.
But you're deciding playoff berths, as we found out 2 years ago here in Detroit. You're deciding playoff berths by a shootout, which is in fact the swing off of the NHL.
It is. It's like the same exact thing, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I see that, but I think it's a little too novelty for the MLB to do it. Especially, I think the Ghost Runner is the perfect amount of gimmick because you're not going to see a fucking 17-inning game when you got a Ghost Runner in every inning. But the swing off was really cool. I liked it a lot. I thought
it was fun.
I thought it's great for the All-Star game.
For the All-Star game.
Plus, I love Kyle Schwarber. D-Mac, we talked before about our softball days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like our paths crossed during the softball days, probably about a decade or so ago. Kyle Schwarber will be the ultimate slow pitch softball guy. Like you just put him in, he hits a home run and grunts, and then because at that level you don't run the bases, you just turn around and walk back.
He's a ringer. That's why. Listen, I've always liked the Phillies because I was a big Ryan Howard and Chase Utley guy. Love me some Shane Victorino as well, but Kyle Schwarber is one of my favorite players in the MLB.
I love him too.
And the way that the Phillies are just like, fuck it, he's our leadoff hitter. Like that dude. That's fucking awesome.
I just want him to get as many swings as possible because he's going to hit a home run.
I love Kyle Schwarber.
I do too, man. Yeah. I absolutely do. That's why I hate that Chris Bryant got hurt for the Rockies.
Yeah.
Because he's like a poor man Schwarber. Yeah. And I thought it was good, but he got hurt all the time. So that kind of sucked.
His post-Cubs life ain't been the best.
Kyle Schwarber is the Michael Jordan of Daniel Vogelbach's.
Matt Stairs of our generation.
Yes.
Adis 411. Honestly, I don't watch baseball games. I only saw the All-Star. And Tigers versus Twins with Skubal on ESPN, and that's it. No, and that's fine. Like I get that there's that segment of people, but we got it in the chat because I want to know. I want to put a number to it. How would you rather have games in? Ghost Runner 60%, swing off 40%. So it's a little. I figured the home run would maybe get a little more juice, but that's about what I thought it would
fair,
be.
Yeah.
No, you
55, 45. I thought
you got to keep some form of tradition in the game. That's just stepping over the line a little bit. I feel like.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Paper Chungus, 3-on-3 hockey makes long, boring regular season watchable. Tristan, why can't we just play games till the end organically? Because Tristan, we're not built like that as a society.
No, but in the All-Star game, who wants to play 14 fucking innings if that's what it takes?
You know how many like post or overtime games regular NHL teams play? Like they can't just keep playing overtime periods, dude. They're gonna die. Like you have to cut it in the regular season. In the playoffs, that's why you will never hear anybody campaigning for 3-on-3 or for shootouts in the playoffs because those games are so important that you just keep going. But during a regular season, man, no.
So
that's why the NFL does it. The NFL, The NFL can end in a tie, dude. Like, that's stupid. But you can't just keep playing
forever.
Football. Like, yeah.
Well, look, if we're being honest about it, I didn't mean for this to devolve into an NHL thing.
They used to, pussy. Yeah, and they used to not be as strong, fast, and physical. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
Athletes evolve. Injuries are going to happen more when you're stressing your joints at the level of speed that they play at now.
Yes.
Come on, dude. Like, I get it. You want to be tough guy, old guy, just play the games the way they're supposed to be played. It's an 80-game regular season, dude. Get over it.
And national TV is the boss.
Yes.
And it's not a regular season like it used to be in the past. Now there are Saturday games at noon that are on ABC that have to be played.
Yeah.
That's how you make your money.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's curse of knowledge. I always talk about this.
But you educating the people.
I'm trying.
I would 1,000,000% rather a game end in a shootout than a tie. Ties are fucking stupid.
Ties are dumb.
But I wouldn't. Like, the NHL shootout thing, I just hate that determined a playoff spot, which it did. Like, think about, for real, the Red Wings had more regulation wins, right?
Yeah.
2 years ago, right? They won more games.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how this whole thing would be viewed with the Red Wings if they had just made the playoffs.
Yeah.
The entire concept of the Red Wings in this town would be different.
You don't
can't
think
tell me
that if
it'd be
they
different.
made the playoffs the 1 year, lost the first round, that came back last year and didn't make the playoffs, that it would be worse?
Came up just short? No.
Okay.
No, 100% I don't. If they would have made the playoffs, if they would have been the Canadians this year.
Well, if they did that, I could accuse Stevie of lying to us because he said once we make the playoffs, we're not turning back.
Right,
so
right,
that's
right.
all I'm waiting for.
I think that would be worse.
So, to be honest with you, in the NHL, now I do like the 3-on-3 or I do like that.
3-on-3 and then the shootout, regular season.
Yes.
And what happens when the playoffs, when it comes down to it? 5-on-5. Let's send it like
just keep
men.
going.
So, like, if I had, like, kind of my way, I would eliminate the shootout, play the 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. If it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie.
Yeah.
Because that opens stuff up.
I hate ties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the
NFL does it.
It's rare, but yeah, they do.
The NFL, there's always one a year.
I hate that, though, because it just fucks everything up in terms of standings and playoff spot seeding, all that shit. Just complicates things.
Ryan's reaction, super chat. I read somewhere Americans hate not winning more than they like winning. We hate ties more than losing, too. And no,
I'd rather lose than tie.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts. Just take the L, bro. Like,
that boy Roy also with the super chat. Skubal's talking to the broadcast and not Skeens was weird. Why were people hating the Tigers about not adding the Bat Boy to their All-Star post?
I think they should have.
Moving on.
We want to be upset.
Speed bump, Neil.
Kid earned it.
We want to be upset.
Definitely looking for stuff.
I'm more upset about the Bat Boy not being in the picture than I am about the game.
Yes,
Right.
I am too.
That's more of a legit point. It's like,
Absolutely. I don't give a shit that they didn't perform an All-Star game. Don't care about that at all. But Frankie deserved to be in the picture. They said the MLB doesn't want you to know we have 6 All-Stars. You got 7. Give Frankie his respect.
That's fair. Dat Boy Roy in the super chat. Preseason is the appetizer, regular season is the meal, and the playoffs are the dessert. And you always want to enjoy the dessert. So, sure, I'll go with that. Cartier, I'd rather tie than lose. So would I, Cartier.
For what?
But
There's no real benefit to ties.
in the NHL,
Ties,
well, in the NHL, sure, but
ties are nothing.
they really are though.
well, they're not a loss.
They're nothing.
You're a half game better.
They're literally nothing.
Unless it's like soccer where it actually works for your system. In American sports, it's kind of dumb. It is.
Well, in the NFL, are you better off losing or tying?
Tying, yeah, but
Well,
once
there-
again,
there-
it just,
there you go.
It convolutes seeding
Nasty.
and all that shit toward the
Feels
end of the year.
gross. If you lose, like, we're not talking about the statistically driven records of these teams from a personal perspective. If you lose, you can hang your head, you learn from it, and you move on. A tie is nothing.
Of
It
course,
means
not.
Losses are definitive.
Yes.
That's why we like losses.
But of course, in our granular society, this is what's going to take over the chat right now.
Yeah.
The merits of a tie versus a loss.
You'd
Like,
rather have a loss than a tie? No, obviously you'd rather have a better record. But I'm saying,
Right.
Personally, you can learn from losses. Losses, you can see what happened. A tie is you did that whole thing for nothing, and you learn nothing from it. It's like it didn't even happen.
Ain't wasted extra energy for no reason.
Tristan, you used to get points for a tie in the NHL. You still do. Tristan, you get a point for the game.
No, for a loss.
For tying regulation. That's what, like, I'd rather just switch to. You just get a point if you win the game, and you don't if you don't.
Right.
Like, no more than 2 points. Like, just wins and losses. Doesn't matter if they're in overtime.
That would electrify overtime.
How would it mess it up if you went regulation wins 3 points, overtime wins 2, and then the loss is 1? If you went 3-2-1, would that? You know what I'm saying? More like a soccer thing.
Yeah. I think the end of games would be electric, like that.
It would mean a lot more for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean I think that like
you'd see a lot
because
more
the imperativeness to winning in regulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I want to talk about the trade deadline with the Tigers. You want to just combine the breaks, Benny, or what do you want to do here?
Yeah, we can just combine the breaks.
So you want to talk about Les Stanford?
Yeah.
And then I got Caesars?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me tell you about Les Stanford. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. If you want a deal, you can get one on any car on the lot. Hit up my guy, Goron, and he'll get you in the car of your dreams. Scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, lesstanford.com.
Sportsbook, everybody. If you bet on the immaculate inning last night with Derek Skubal,
lost that shit instantly.
Well, but that's fine though. If you did it on Caesar Sportsbook like yesterday when we discussed it, if you scan the QR code above my head and downloaded the Caesar Sportsbook app and use a promo code Woodward 1000 when you made your first deposit, that way when you made that first bet on Derek Skubal with the immaculate inning,
and
you would have
minutes,
and in 2 minutes it was over. But in another 2 minutes, guess what? There was a free bonus bet in your account, the equivalent of the money you bet on it. So again, it's almost like a do-over, everybody, and you can do it all the way up to $1,000. Think about that, guys. Like, let's internalize that. We don't talk about that enough. $1,000. You bet it using promo code Woodward 1000, your first bet. If you lose, you get that $1,000 bonus bet back, guys. But if you win, guess what you get? The $1,000. You see where we're going here, everybody? But it's Caesars, and it's Caesars Sportsbook, one of the OGs. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. Has all the all-star markets and all the... Hey, preseason's coming up. You guys know you're going to get in. You know you're going to bet on a preseason game. I'm just saying you are. So, Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Summer's heating up and Feldman's clearing space for the incoming new models. That means massive markdowns during Feldman's Hot Summer Sale. Get a 2025 Silverado for just $189 a month, or this 2026 Equinox for just $209 a month. Inventory's moving fast, and when it's gone, it's gone. So don't sweat the search. Just get to Feldman. More locations, more inventory, more ways to save. The Hot Summer Sale is on at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
BlackRock's Summer of Giveaways starts now. They're dropping prizes every week for 8 weeks, and today is the big reveal. First up, 4 tickets to the Tigers game on August 4th, and the grand prize, 4 tickets to the big home football opener on September 14th. Just scan the QR code, go to the link pinned in the chat, fill out the form, and you're in. Each entry gets you into that week's prize and the grand finale. Tune in every Monday to see if you win, only with BlackRock and Woodward Sports. What about merch?
Merch, everybody, that's right. Shop.woodwardsports.com, the very best in Detroit sports wearables. Get the Boot 'em Kids shirt. We play the Rams. We seem to play them every year. And we can boo the kids every year because that's what we do here, I was told. You're going to be going downtown, seeing the Tigers. Get that Woodward Tigers gear, Red Wings, Pistons, all of it. There's a Woodward Sports golf line also. So get in, everybody. Get the best in Detroit sports wearables. Shop.woodwardsports.com. Pulling up towards hour number 2, Big D Energy. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, happy to have you all with us. KG, Spencer Raxter. Just talking, the All-Star game in a little bit. DNC ENT in the chat. I had $5 on the Skubal Immaculate Inning, $5 on Skeens Immaculate, $5 any pitcher Immaculate at plus 10,000. Then 20 on the game to end in a swing off. That was plus 800, so there you go. Then put $20 on the Bills Super Bowl Texas National Championship parlay at plus 4,900.
Hey.
It's starting to but I was going to say it's starting to feel like that for the Bills now where okay,
it's been feeling like that.
But I have a Spenny, please remind me of this too, because this week we'll obviously start firing up more.
Yeah.
There's an important correlation between the Bills and the Lions that I do want to discuss because they've been on the doorstep for a minute now, the Bills.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we were the Bills and we had gotten to the points where the Bills had and come up empty, where do you think we would be as a fan base right now? I don't want to do it now, but that's some good-ass stuff right there.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we got to cash it in a couple years or we're going to not have to worry about it. We're going to be looking at it.
Yeah. So that, again, I got a bunch of cool stuff I want to do. All right, Tigers trade deadline, D-Mac.
When is it?
July 28, 27, 30?
I think it's 30.
25, 31.
45, 47.
Roughly 2 weeks.
Couple weeks.
Maybe right on the nose, 2 weeks.
Couple weeks away. Might be. I think it's when the Lions play, right?
So maybe it's 2 weeks tomorrow?
Something
I thought they
like
play
that.
on the 31st. But, yeah, I'd agree.
The MLB trade deadline is the 31st at 6 p.m.
Okay,
31st,
so it is
6
the
p.m.
deadline.
Okay, so anyway, end of the month. D-Mac, you want to know what else I kind of learned from bumping around social media, and I've seen it in the chat, and I've seen it around town. And plus, too, I wanted to also copyright that subject, by the way, the Bills-Lions subject, because when I hear it on the flagship later today, just remember that.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
That's fair.
That's why I rock with you, bro.
Okay, anyway, the trade deadline stuff, and people talked about it, and I think, D-Mac, that they're taking a false sense of security with the trade deadline. Because, look, some people are joking about what happened in the All-Star game last night. Some aren't. Some aren't. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Some aren't.
Yes.
But here's the deal. I saw it to kind of sum up the biggest point that everybody made. If anything, this shows you how important the trade deadline is. Can I hit some people with the level of reality about the trade deadline?
Oh, please.
This is a false sense of security because, Spenny, what would be, or D-Mac, whoever, what would be the top end trade deadline for the Tigers? You say 2 bullpen guys and a bat?
Yeah.
That would be top end, right?
Top
Yes.
I couldn't
Very
ask
top
for
end.
anything more than that, right?
Very top.
What do you think the Dodgers and the Phillies and the
Well,
Mets and the Yankees are going to
Everybody
do?
in contention, what do they need?
D-Mac, I'm telling everybody this. If you're putting all the eggs in the basket of Tigers at the trade deadline, you're going to have to do something not to go past the Dodgers or the Mets or the Phillies. You have to do it to keep pace, to stay where you are.
Yes.
That's the cover charge to get in the club. So anyone that thinks that the trade deadline is going to magically save the Tigers, and if you're one of these people that, for whatever stupid reason, thinks, well, they're in a fall off right now, and yesterday we saw what happened, A, that's dumb, but B, if you think the trade deadline is going to magically save you, it's not. All the trade deadline is going to do for the Tigers, all it's going to do is this: keep pace. Keep pace with these teams where you have the best record in baseball. You are just going to keep pace with what because the Dodgers are good. And you know who's going to do something that no one's talking about? You know who the GM for the Philadelphia Phillies is, right? Mm-hmm. We are intimately familiar with Dave Dombrowski, and he's loading up.
Oh, yeah, big facts.
Prospects be damned. He doesn't care.
Spend them like money.
There's one job, man, for him.
Win a World Series.
Win the World Series. Not be good in 10 years. Not be good in 5 years. Win this World Series. So anyone who's using the trade deadline as like a little blankie that you're going to rub on your cheek at night as you fall asleep, you better stop with that shit, man. Because you're going to have to do that to survive, D-Mac. To survive.
No, it's facts. It's facts. And you got to hope, The good thing is that if you have the minor league system to step ahead of teams if you really want and you think that's going to put you ahead or to go against, you have tools in your arsenal that can be more enticing to teams for certain players if that's who you want, because you have prospects. It's just, what are you willing to get rid of? There's a balancing act there too.
And to Spenny, the only trade, and there is no trade that you can do to make you betting favorite over the Dodgers. No. There is no trade that can be done. If you are looking to the trade deadline to, quote, alter the pecking order of baseball, then you are going to give up 1 to 2 names that you're not interested in giving up.
Yeah.
Like people need to mentally. I'm saying you, Spenny, but people
need to. Yes.
If you want to take that swing.
Yeah.
Then you will not like what you give up.
No, you can't have it both ways. If you want to add a superstar at the deadline, which is probably not going to happen, you would have to give up superstar-worthy assets, and those are people that you're not going to want to hear. Maybe that's a Max Clark. Maybe that's a Kevin McGonigal.
Maybe it's both.
Maybe it's both and Jackson Jobe, but you're not going to do that. I would be extremely surprised if they dumped all of their prospects and went and got a superstar at the deadline. But like we've talked about on this show for about a month and a half now, like, they're going to do what good teams do at the deadline, and that's get a hot bat and get a bullpen arm. And if you could get 2, that's great. If not, I'm good with a hot bat and a bullpen arm. Would I love Eugenio Suarez? Yes, I would. I don't know if they're going to be able to give up the prospects to get him, or if they're comfortable giving up the prospects they would have to
or if Arizona's even interested in moving him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I think they came out and said that they are. And there are teams like the Yankees who have come out and said, we are interested in Eugenio Suarez. Yeah. So that would make me very sad if the Yankees got him over us. But if you want to get a guy like that, you're going to have to give up a top 5 prospect in your organization, and I don't know if the Tigers are looking to do that at the deadline. I think Lorenzo would be the one for sure. We'll see what happens, but they're going to get a hot bat and a bullpen arm. That's what good teams do at the deadline.
Rando Smalls in the super chat, and here everybody goes again, D-Mac. You're shortchanging the Tigers, old Neil Rule. You're looking through Dodger blue glasses. Does anybody agree about or with my statement that there is not a trade to be made that would make them a betting favorite against the Dodgers?
I agree.
It's common sense.
Well, no, I'm being a hater.
Unless you trade with the Dodgers for Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts.
And Ohtani. But here it is, though, D-Mac. Cartier, Neil sounds like he's jumping off the bandwagon. CK, I thought everything was wrapped up. CK, the AL Central is wrapped up.
Come on, bro. This is 2 different conversations.
Relax.
The AL Central is wrapped up, D-Mac.
It's wrapped.
Chill.
Come on, Spin.
Chill.
I can't believe Smitty is acting like this.
I seen it.
I feel you.
Not losing the division, you didn't.
It's fair.
11.5 games back. 65 games left. With Skubal pitching. Spenny, you're going to continue to fight math, aren't you?
Yes. It's not over until Bartolo Colon sings.
That's a fact.
I don't know. D-Mac, what's your takeaway? Like, you live this, obviously, through trade deadlines and stuff like that. Is it more we are looking to make a step to win, or is it just as much everyone that's in this chase with us is going to do the same shit?
I think that you're in a different situation and you're looking around to see who you can bring in. There's a difference in the locker room because it's not like you're trading anybody out of there, right? Do you expect anybody on the roster to be moved in a trade? Maybe.
Not any of the core pieces.
Not any of the core.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe something going back, but it's probably a prospect. So, we just got to wait and see. I mean, and then just listen to what's going on. But the one thing that I do know is that the Tigers are in these conversations, and that's all you can ask. And know that we're not sitting here going, Neil, we need this guy, or we need this guy, or we need this guy, right? Because there's a bunch of guys out there that could fit the job that we need. So, it's also the question that's not being brought up too is that where are we at with our own guys that are on the DL, or finding their way? Is it possible that there's a guy in the organization that fits the need that we need, whether it's a bat or an arm? Because that's what they're exonerating too.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Fletch lives daily. We only have prospects to trade. We can do Matt or Parker maybe.
Yeah.
But you're not. See, this is what I'm fighting right here. And Fletch, look, you're a valued member of this community. You are. You're a longtime viewer, all of it. Have a lot of respect for you, all that stuff. But what needle mover are you getting for Parker Meadows and Matt Vierling?
Matt Vierling, not much. I think Parker still has a lot of potential for different people. But
are they taking that for Suarez?
No. They'd be part of a package. It wouldn't just be like a one.
Right. It's not a needle move.
No, it'd be a throw in. Parker more of a moving the needle a little bit more. Matt Vierling wouldn't move a needle.
You're two guys on your roster that are the pieces that other teams would want because of either where their contract or where their age, or Dingler and Colt Keith.
Yes.
Right now those are the ones. Do you see? I don't see Dingler.
No.
But Colt Keith, you never know what that package is. That because of where his contract is, right? When we talk about other teams' contracts or where guys are, it's an incentive. The way that he's played the last couple months is an incentive. Different things like that. So you actually have that value there. To me, that's your guy that could bring you a return.
Yeah, Colt Keith, I think only gets moved if it's for like a superstar.
That's but you have what I'm presenting you is options that are viable.
Yes.
Yeah.
If these conversations come up, I don't think it, and that's where I lean to the baseball guy. Is there a guy out there with a return? Is that a guy that an Aroldis Chapman that we've talked about before, and somebody else or whatever? Because I would think that it would have to be somebody else with it. But those are the questions that I wonder. Because who's your value?
Look at. I want to cry right now.
I know.
Man.
I just came right from Neil Rule School of Education right there.
Oh my gosh! Well. Because and to back that up,
am I on?
No, because I'm using that and I'm piggybacking on it to tell you guys this. Like the Matt Vierling stuff. Matt Vierling is more valuable to us than what he would fetch in a trade.
Oh, absolutely.
He is more valuable to this organization than what he would return you in a trade. I.e., he's not tradable. Because you'll never get what he means to the team. And I'm not saying and please understand me. I'm not saying he's Ohtani. I'm saying with what this team is and where they are, how he fits is more valuable than a single A prospect that you would get in return.
Yes. What you're getting right this year is swap Vierling's name for McKinstry. Right? You're getting the production from McKinstry that Vierling was providing you, even though he was hurt, but now you bring the guy back. You bring up Parker Meadows. Yeah, that's a guy that could be. He's got some enticement, but it's also too he'd be more of a throwing guy. To me, is that if there's for a name or a star or something that really hits the needle, like Cole Keith's like the guy that has the most panache to the rest of the league.
I don't even think he'd be enough. You would have to throw in a top prospect and maybe a Colt Keith to land anybody significant.
Right. And I'll tell you this, too, since we're talking about that. Dylan Dingler is one of the most valuable dudes in this organization.
Dude, he ain't going nowhere, bro. Yeah. He's an ex-Lance Parrish. So, I mean, he's loading. And you know what? He's not going to be Cal Riley as far as power, but he could be a 20 home run guy.
Yes. Like catchers that can hit like he can.
How about catchers that can catch?
That too.
That can
throw.
That got a hose.
That
commandeer this pitching stuff. And hats off to Jake Rogers for what he's done, but it's Dingler's position for the next 10 years.
Right. Don't worry.
Put it on old Jake Rogers back.
Jake Rogers will handle it.
Steve O'Baby, Neil, it's no use fighting people that are ignorant. People just hate success. Bottom line, Derek Jeter even said that he loves the Tigers during the All-Star pregame show.
Yeah, also, did you guys see that shit, bro? Like, what the fuck are we doing here, ESPN? Oh, let's go ask Derek Jeter and Big Papi who they think are winning the World Series. And Derek Jeter's like, well, I'm going to have to go with my Yankees like it's a surprise. And Big Papi's like, you know what? I'm probably going to have to go Red Sox.
That's
like,
hilarious.
No shit, guys. Like, wow. Why did they even ask him that? We know the answers.
Because they're there. They got to use them.
Yeah.
They're paying him a lot of money.
I'm glad Big Papi wasn't running through the dugouts like he was last year because that shit was awful.
You know what? I give Big Papi credit. Like, he takes it seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
he does.
He tries to give thoughtful answers. He tries to, like, talk and use words and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'll give him credit for trying. No doubt.
That's all you can do.
That's yeah.
Shout out Big
I would
Papi.
take the check, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Rando Smalls. Neil, how do you know how valuable Veerling is to other teams?
What are you? He's a role player.
Yes.
He's a role player on our team, let alone anywhere else.
So therefore, he's more valuable here to us than what he would fetch in a trade. Like,
what would you trade for Matt Veerling? Whoever asked. What would you give
What
up?
can Matt Veerling do for you?
Right.
The moral of the story is this, and it's just for those that think that if you're concerned about a 4-game losing streak when the Dodgers are 3-7 in their last 10, if you're concerned about that and you're concerned about what you saw in an exhibition game yesterday, then don't grab the trade deadline as your blankie and pacifier.
Right.
Do not do that because just think about it from a logical perspective. And like Stick says in the chat, a bullpen arm could definitely make a difference. There are several that should be available for the trade deadline. And Stick, everyone's going to go, do you think the Phillies aren't?
It's called musical chairs. You get in where you fit in, and if you get left out,
to quote
you get
Too
left
Short.
out. Yeah.
And we'll see how Scott Harris operates in this. We haven't seen him operate in this perspective before.
We've seen him fumble a bag once.
Yeah.
That's all we've seen.
But we've seen him great success on the Jack Flaherty deal. That was a mastermind
I'm
move.
saying being a team in contention for
Yeah.
the World Series, needing to add at the deadline. We have not seen him.
No, we
at
haven't.
this
But
at
we've
all.
seen the best of him, and we've seen the worst of him as well.
When you're trading somebody that everybody knows you're going to trade, it's easy to just sit there and say, here's the deadline.
Yes.
Right.
All
I
right,
get that.
it's 4:30. Let me see. What's the best offer? All right, I'll take that one. You got to go get it done.
But
now.
it turned out being free money because you
gotta
signed
be
him.
you got to be the shark.
And I
No,
believe
you
he
do.
will. I'm not saying like he's not
I'm not
going to
saying
do
he
it.
won't
He's
either.
not capable of it. It's just we've never seen him do it before.
Like
so I'm
D-Mac.
excited to see what he does in this situation.
D-Mac, Scott Harris has cleared every hurdle.
Yes.
No question. No question.
Why? Whose question?
No, just like, well, this is the next this is the
Yeah,
next
there-
hurdle,
there
though.
No, is he in the room with these conversations and moving and mixing it up? And this is different than he doesn't have to spend any money, so we know this isn't an ownership issue. This is let's be a GM.
Yeah.
I mean, I got full confidence in him.
Chris, why are we even talking about trading MLB players? Are we struggling to make the playoffs? Does Suarez bat really create that much more of an advantage over Meadows' defense?
Yes.
Well, Chris,
Yes. Yes.
probably you're right there, because he would probably lead this team in home runs.
Yeah, absolutely
Offense
would.
is vitally important in the playoffs.
But Chris,
Like-
it's the overarching message of it all is you have to keep pace.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about a difference roster for roster. The Dodgers roster versus the Tigers roster. The Dodgers roster is better. Offensively, is the Phillies roster better than the Tigers roster? Offensively.
By name wise, yes, but not by performance wise.
To this point.
To this point.
What's more of a known entity?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying. The point is, they're going to do
Sorry, I got
something.
distracted.
Yeah.
And you got to keep pace.
Yes.
You have to, man.
do.
Like, that's it. All right, let's take the break, everybody.
All top fives are in.
Top fives are in. Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 buildings.
Top 5 buildings.
I got a pretty decent one.
I got a good list.
I got a decent list.
Yeah. Let's talk about Feldman.
Let me tell you about Feldman Chevrolet. Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer. They got 5 locations at Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. You see this month's schedules they've got on the screen. Make sure you go check them out. We love Feldman here at Woodward Sports. Shout out to Jay Feldman. Shout out to everything they do. Not only getting you guys in cars that you want, but just everything they do to help the community is awesome. Jay Feldman is a great guy, and we're glad he's a partner with us. So shout out to Feldman Chevrolet. Make sure you go check them out at any of their locations. Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, Feldman Chevrolet.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
At Gold Crown, concentrates are their bread and butter, crafting elite collab extracts since the caregiver days. Gold Crown partners with craft growers across Michigan to bring you exclusive full-spectrum concentrates, infused pre-rolls, and live resin-infused gummies. Their new line, Crown Jewels, is here, gelatin-free, effect-based, coated in nerds for that extra pop. Find Gold Crown in over 300 dispensaries statewide. Smoke like royalty. All rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
All right, keeping it pushing. Everybody, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, fast-moving show on a Wednesday. No doubt about it. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Adiz 411, the Dodgers bought their roster. Yeah, well, they're still in the majors.
That's literally what you do.
Yeah.
No salary cap, you're allowed.
Yep, it's 100%.
Bought a couple World Series, too.
Yes.
I would love for the Tigers to buy one.
Yes.
Fletch lives daily. Now, if the Tigers lose another 4, we should be concerned if there's no trades. No.
Not even there, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it's like not till the end of the month. But they do have to do stuff to keep up in the pace. They absolutely have to, because if your roster's not as good now and they make additions to it, ... All right. It is top 5 Wednesday.
Top five.
Top 5. Why is it top 5, Spenny?
It's half as boring as a top 10
Absolutely.
list.
Your favorite show. I mean,
Yes.
I know this is your favorite show. Your second favorite show, always do a top 10 list.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Shit's boring AF.
And long.
And long. Long AF also.
Shout out Juicy. Turn it into an 8-segment show.
Yeah.
No doubt. But we do a top 5 here today. Top 5 buildings. Why? Why not?
There might be a flag on one of mine. I'm not.
Okay.
What do you consider a building? Something
a structure.
A structure that people can go inside of, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, then we're good.
I got one on there that is questionable, but to me it's a building.
Yeah. Okay.
Cody Engel, we need top 5 dorks next week.
Top 5 dorks.
Boom.
Lock
Next
it in.
week,
Lock
top
it
5
in.
dorks.
Like real life dorks?
Dorks.
Like,
whatever a
just
dork
like
is to you.
Yeah.
That everybody knows, or
It's your list.
It's your list.
all right.
5 dorks.
I like
Top 5
I
dorks.
like it,
that was easy.
Urkel's got to be.
Can we
up
all
there.
remember?
Oh, yeah.
Can we remember this time so we don't text
Yeah.
each other Tuesday night going, "Hey, what was the top 5 list?" Top 5 dorks.
Top 5 dorks.
Yeah.
That's
Boom.
a good one.
Okay, man, we're getting stuff accomplished.
Yep.
You love
Spencer Raxter hitting lead off as always. Spencer Raxter, your your top 5 buildings.
All right, my top 5 buildings. At number 5, I've got a classic. It's your mom's house. You know, it's always a good spot. Love when she has me come over. She normally cooks me breakfast in the morning after, and then pays for my Uber home. So shout out to your mom. She always takes good care of me. And if you
agree.
If you see my car parked in front of her house, you know, just keep driving. You don't
man.
You don't want to knock on that door. At number 4, I've got the Riv. Shout out to the Riv in East Lansing. A lot of time was spent in there. A lot of money spent. A lot of pitchers of beer drank. A lot of my great memories from East Lansing happened at the Riv. So shout out there.
And sentimental value.
Sentimental value for sure. Bathrooms had some good times there. And number 3, I've got our Airbnb in Colorado. This was just amazing. We went there for my brother's bachelor party. It was on a mountain. The backdrop was amazing. I was just waking up, going outside, smoking weed, looking at this mountain lake every day.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
That was last year, right?
Yeah,
I remember you was talking about it.
Oh, dude, amazing. I'll go back there in a heartbeat. So shout out to that. This is the one that I thought, like, maybe this is going to be a question mark. But
people go inside of her, Paul.
I put the Statue of Liberty, and much like me when I'm at your mom's house, we go inside of her. So, like, you know, sometimes you even stay inside of her. But, yeah, I feel like this is it considers itself a building. So the Statue of Liberty at number 2, and then at number 1, I got home base. I got Old Faithful, and that's Coonan K-Hole. Shout out 13 and Mound. Best brewery around. Love that place. Shout out to Coonan.
Something about your favorite bar, man.
Oh, yeah. That's the spot.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows.
Absolutely. Spencer Raxter, rock solid top 5 buildings led by, quote, your mom's house.
Thank you.
Unquote.
Thank you.
Great pool. Great pool.
Thank you.
That was very, very good.
Yeah.
KG.
Yes, sir.
Your top 5 buildings.
All right, a lot of mine is sentimental and honorable mention real quick. My time in Vegas, absolutely amazing. I really want to go to the Sphere in Vegas, so that's my honorable mention. And let's throw the Bellagio in there because this picture was taken at the Bellagio, my first time in Vegas.
It's my favorite place to stay.
Oh, it's a beautiful fucking hotel. Man, I'm mad my wife had COVID during that time. She's hating on me going to the sports books. But at number 5, Sinai Grace Hospital. And listen, this hospital by reputation is not good. In fact, it's one of the worst hospitals of all time.
My son was born there.
Yeah, but if you can give birth to KG, you can make it in this town.
Griffin McCarty was born in Sinai. Bud.
Shout out Sinai Greatness, born out of Sinai Grace. So gotta give them some credit.
Sinai Grace, like the name, real quick. Either something awesome happens there or the worst.
Something horrible. Yeah, a lot more horrible than good.
I wouldn't want to. You're taking a trip to the roulette wheel if you're having anything medical to happen at Sinai
Big
Grace.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
If you get shot,
the only place worse to end up is Eloise.
Yes.
Yeah. No, if you get shot, you taking your chances going to Sinai Grace.
Yeah,
but
good and badly.
Yeah. But shout out to number 5. At number 4, Northland Mall. A lot of my earliest memories in Northland Mall when it was actually still a mall. And as I grew older, it was just a food court with a Target. But we always loved that place. We always loved that place. Yeah, getting underground clothes. You know, the Gerbold you was talking about. You had a Gerbold dealer inside of Northland Mall. And of course, the Jungle Book statue. Just real early childhood memories.
Yeah.
Chinese food inside of Northland Mall was absolutely amazing.
The Jungle
Rest
Book
in peace.
statue for sure, dude.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Northland Mall.
More on the malls later.
You will be forever missed. At number 3, the Twin Towers. Just got to give love to the Twin Towers,
Never
man.
forget, baby.
We all know how it ended. Rest in peace to the Twin Towers.
No doubt.
But no, it was a great structure when it was up, and I'm glad that they still honor that space today.
I would agree.
It's
still like when you go there to this day. Like we were there 2 years ago. Like there is still like a vibe, like not like a vibe. Yeah. It's a vibe. No, like
right. No, I get what you mean.
An eerie vibe.
Yeah,
it's good that they keep the memory of that building and those people alive. I absolutely respect that. At number 2, the GM building. Just for personal, this is the day I laid eyes on the GM building is the day I just knew like Detroit was my home, bro. I absolutely love the downtown landscape or the skyscraper or what do they call it? The skyline. I love the Detroit skyline. It's epic. At number 1, the Burj Khalifa. I respect any building that's tall as fuck and the people that make them because I'm terrified of heights. So like
I'm not your guy for that either.
Yeah, no, I just think about people that fucking build skyscrapers. It's like, how the fuck do they do it? And people have literally lost their lives trying to build these things. I've never understood
Especially there.
Yeah, no, in Saudi Arabia, no, for real. People climb that fucking building and like do videos
and they jump
and
off it.
Yeah,
off of it.
Like, it's fucking insane. But shout out to the Burj Khalifa. You got Khalifa in the name. How do you not like it?
It's fair.
Very, very rock solid list. Rack in the chat. If you get shot and you go to Sinai Grace, you might get shot again. You probably will.
I was just going to say,
pull up. Yeah,
go in with one, get an emergency with 3.
Yeah.
You might.
Your ops are going to pull up to Sinai Grace and try to kill you there, too. So, that's a fact.
Oh, man, that's pretty good. Rock solid list, KG.
Appreciate it.
Rock solid list. Darren McCarty, looking forward to this one. Real cream of wheat. Why no Mia Khalifa? Top 5 buildings.
She's horrible. She's on the top 5 bottom porn stars of all time.
Oh.
She couldn't take the black pee-pee.
Okay.
That is true.
Now
She tried.
That is
D-Mac.
true.
She did try.
She tried. She tried her best.
You wanted they asked.
Give her an A for
Okay.
effort.
One of the most
I
annoying
like to
people.
think of myself as a professional, and I have a handle on the show, and I will take it in different directions, and we'll weave it, and there's an art form to it, and I'm a pro, I like to think I'm good at this job.
You
I
are
am.
very good.
That was a rookie mistake.
It was. I came right out.
That was a rookie level mistake. Accountability right here. I have no one to blame for that couple moments than me.
Neil, I came down.
It's not the person's fault who sent it. You're not. I love the messages. I do.
Yeah.
It's on me. I made that mistake. Me.
No, Neil, I mean,
KG's right, but I'll watch her try and try again.
she all right, man. She's an annoying person as is, but Neil's my
I'm
fault.
responsible for all this. No, it's not, KG. It's my fault.
You're the floor general.
No,
you're the floor general. I came down jacking the shot before the offense could get set up. I did. That's my fault.
I see you were for jacking something too. Oh.
You were the Graham Glasgow. I was the Jared Goff.
Like her glasses.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Glasses.
That's fair.
Fan of the glasses for sure.
Anyways.
Okay, Darren McCarty, your top 5
All right,
buildings.
I took an angle of all these places I've been to.
Okay, that's fine.
These are my top 5 places that I visited. Number 5, the Kremlin.
Yes.
In Russia.
Yeah, I got a great picture.
That's
I should
fucking
have taken it of me, Maltz, Drapes, and Ozzy in front of Lenin's tomb in Red Square. But going through the Kremlin or whatever, like we got the special tour.
Yeah.
Everything's gold.
Wow.
It's very nut. It's
That's fire.
It's unbelievable.
Step foot in the Kremlin.
So fucking cool, man.
Number
didn't
4.
get detained.
Yeah, it is all it's set out to be. Like that old school, dude.
That's fine.
I could time travel, dude. I'd like to time travel back. You know where you need to go? Where the lost state, like 1,000 years or whatever, when all the Tartarian and all the real stuff was going on.
Did you see Putin when you was there?
Putin? What? No. Who was in office?
Was that Gorbachev time?
No, it was after him.
Oh.
I think Putin might have been. Slava was working for Putin or whatever. This was 2006, so I don't know. But we had carte blanche.
That's fire.
It was pretty sweet.
That's fire.
At the Kremlin.
Yeah,
right.
with Igor and Slava Fisa. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
A building I wouldn't even probably. I'd have reservations about walking into.
Yeah.
D-Mac's
Or
like, yeah,
around.
we could go wherever we wanted.
I wouldn't even walk in front of the Kremlin.
Yeah.
as a brother. Hell
And then
no.
there's D-Mac. We could just go wherever we
well,
wanted
it
to.
used to be the great thing about being Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, not
moving
so
on.
much anymore. Then. Anyways, number 4, the White House, same sort of thing. Been there
very
4
fucking
times.
cool.
I got 2 Clintons, 2 Bushes.
Fire.
But the last, that was for you, Spenny.
That's fire.
But the last time we were there, we got with the Secret Service. We got to go to the Oval, do sort of the background, see some more of the personal stuff. You know, not going in there, but seeing behind the scenes, and that was really cool. In Paris, the Notre Dame Cathedral, Quasimodo or whatever. Just if you ever seen this, the way it's not built like a regular church. It's just sort of standing there, but it's.
I've never been to
It
Europe.
was
I really wanna go.
like you get the vibes. Any of those old school churches, of it was different.
Yeah, that
know,
one I've been to. Yeah, that
It was
one.
different. CN Tower in Canada.
You're Canada.
Yeah,
You're
Dude,
Canadian.
That was the first kind of you talk about heights or whatever, but.
Yeah.
First time school trip up in the CN Tower and looking down, there wasn't any, there was railing and stuff, but it was air.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And it was you were thinking if you dropped a penny down here, you could put it through somebody's skull and kill him. And then number 1, The Mecca, the cathedral, my church, Joe Louis Arena.
Goddamn right. Yeah. Long live Joe Lou.
Well,
I trust me.
That's a good look at that picture. That's from the. That's when LCA was getting built.
It's like the Silverdome. It was our dump. Okay.
You had to make it. If you were going to drink at Joe Louis Arena, like you had to be vigilant.
You got to be right. It's steep.
Well, it wasn't that. It's just the bathroom. There were literally 4 bathrooms in that whole place.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it was a commitment.
Sticky feet smell like piss. Let's go.
That is absolutely true.
Stale beer.
Woodward Sports
Shout
chat.
out to everybody.
Wheezy D313. Neil be fighting for his life. Soon as KG and Spenny get going, it's over. No, 100%.
Shout out Mia Khalifa.
Seeing Neil steer the boat is always funny. It is. It is. That's what I do like that. It is pretty good. I made a mistake. Like that one was on me. All right, my top 5 buildings, everyone. All right, here we go. So KG, see, send that to the community.
Okay, I got. Who is that? George Washington and who else?
And his wife, George Washington, and what's that? Martha Washington. Right there.
I'm a level with you. George Washington ain't getting a lot of pull in the black community.
No, those days are over.
Abe Lincoln is barely doing good, let alone George.
Washington. so it's been a political turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
I got it.
We figured out some stuff along the way. Kind of had to change our viewpoint.
George Washington used to use his slaves' teeth as dentures.
Yeah, he was doing wild shit to the slaves, but
okay, never mind then. Moving on. Moving on.
You tried though.
I did.
You get an E for effort. It's okay.
All right, there we go. Top 5 buildings. The Rensen, same deal.
Rip. Rip.
Yes. I know. I hate that, by the way.
I think it's going to be really good, though.
It'll be cool, but the Rensen is just that nostalgia.
Like that was like the first.
That's Detroit, man.
Yeah, that was like the first Detroit building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I always remember that too. Like I would go see my grandparents in Florida during the summer, and it was always when the Detroit Grand Prix was on. So I'd turn it on the TV, and then like you see it, and you think of home and all that.
And it
stuff.
is a really nice building. It's big as fuck. But
It's
a really nice building.
It is nice. I like it.
It's
a lot.
shame.
Pontiac Silverdome, number 4. Wild ass place.
I wish I could have experienced
Spenny, a man like you would have done very well in the Pontiac Silverdome.
I think I went to the Silverdome when I was really young, but I don't remember.
Most electric building in all of sports.
I love when people talk about it. I just like hearing the memories.
Greatest tailgates. It was a free-for-all,
man.
Oh, man. Free-for-all.
I fucking wish.
I love it. Number 3, Lakeside Mall. For all the same things that KG talked about.
Shout out.
Shout out Lakeside Mall.
Number 2,
I
love you for number 2.
Number 2, Hazel Park Racetrack.
I was raised in Hazel Park Raceway. I really was, man.
Me and my dad used to go watch the races and then get Louis all the time.
Yep.
The amount of secondhand smoke I incurred as a 2-year-old child in that building, man, I'll never forget.
I loved it. I remember going there. Underage betting at 7. If you knew the lingo, they were taking your money. That
Big
was
facts.
That was the way that it went. One time I hit a trifecta as a 16-year-old for $787.
Nice.
It was the richest I ever felt in my life.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Richest I ever felt in my. I'll never forget that.
I love Hazel Park.
They on Thursdays they would do the $2 beers when I did turn 21. Electric, man. And then when they got the simulcasting, I would go make my bets on the Kentucky Derby there. Absolutely loved it.
Rest in peace, man.
Cody Engle, rest in peace, Northville Downs. No doubt.
Yeah, Northville too.
Now it's an Amazon play.
Yep.
Like we said, man. That motherfucker Bezos.
Anytime a big chunk of land comes up.
Pops up. Amazon. Boom.
And then number 1, Tiger Stadium. Just because of and now I've been to... I've gone to Comerica Park more in my life than Tiger Stadium at this point, But Tiger Stadium, man, just being a kid and going to the baseball games and all the way up to turning 21 and 22 and, drinking beers in there and everything, sitting in the bleachers, man. Just awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome place, man. But shout out Hazel. I'm glad Hazel Park, D-Mac. Your eyes perked up. Everybody got excited about Hazel Park.
I was literally raised in that place. My parents went there constantly.
Yeah.
It was dragging me along, man. I'm making bets as a fucking 6-year-old, 7-year-old kid. Mama giving me money to fucking go make bets. It was an experience. It was.
Absolutely. I don't care that the races were rigged.
No.
Yeah.
If you're on the right side of it being rigged, you like it.
I missed the live races at Hazel Park. When they did the live races, it was live, man.
Yeah.
It was a fun place to be.
Yep.
The carts and everything, man.
It was absolutely electric. The Ski Mask Boy felt rich for. He said, I won $400 off a $14 bet. Felt rich for a second. To this day, that's the richest I ever felt in my life. I thought that was all the money I would need to live the rest of my life.
Yeah, I bet.
At 16 years old,
that's an awesome.
You got
$800 in your pocket.
Cash?
Right. Yeah.
That's an awesome feeling.
Feel on top
the first
of the
time you
world.
get big money, that's an awesome feeling.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
No, absolutely. Fletch lives daily. My first game at Tiger Stadium was at 12 years old. It was magical. No, it was. I know that's dorky. Maybe I'm going to put myself on my top 5 dorks list next week for talking about Tiger Stadium like that.
I wish I could have went to a game because I drove past it a lot as a kid. Never been to an actual game in there.
No, it was great. Where are we going, Spenny? Mad Packs, right?
We'll do Mad Packs and Loom.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me tell you about Mad Packs. He just got done talking about him with my guy Colton. He came in there and he took care of business. You know it's Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. They've got the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas. They've got the Blizzard Packs THCA Moon Knocks, and they've got their own strains like their Cherry Runts as well. Make sure you go to getmadpacks.com to find out. Colton just told you earlier all the different stores they're going to be in very soon. Go to getmadpacks.com or follow them on Instagram at mad2_packs. D-Mac?
Absolutely. Enjoy Loom Cannabis' refreshing buzzing favorites like watermelon, cherry, strawberry to cool off with the 2 new summer flavors, raspberry lemonade and peach. Crack can't take a sip, catch a buzz. Available at any of the Loom's 38 locations across Michigan. Use code WSN30 for 30% off your entire order, online or in store. Go to www.loom.com today.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
All right, Woodward Sports fan. Oh, wait. You said Lady Jane's?
Lady Jane's.
Okay. Guys, let's be honest. We like simple stuff like gimmies on the golf course. We like uncomplicated like Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Walk in, sign in. Before you know it, your hands have been clean. Lady Jane's open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Why? It's wicked awesome.
What about the Braylon Show?
All right, everybody, that's right. The wait is over, Detroit. Yes, a new era of sports entertainment talk is here. 2 titans of the sports industry collide. The all-new Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Weekdays, 2 to 4 p.m. Join Braylon Edwards, the most underrated Michigan legend and NFL star to ever be at Michigan. I don't understand why he's not celebrated more than he is. That's criminal. But whatever, that's different. He's alongside Matt Shepard, a name that's been synonymous with sports in this city for decades. They'll break down everything, Lions to Wolverines and beyond. Don't miss the action, only on Woodward Sports Network. All right, back at it. Big D Energy coming down the stretch here. Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Rando Smalls, kind of your reaction to the top 5 buildings. Bo versus Barry, Monday Night Football, most points scored in a half. It was like watching tennis. That was, and what made that electric, that was the first Monday night game of my life that you could watch the Lions play at home.
Wow.
Because it was sold out.
Yeah.
And I was a little kid back then. It was...
Yeah, Monday nights was scarce back then.
Yeah, no doubt. So, yeah, that was. It's just it got so loud in that building, man. God, I miss it. No doubt. But, yeah, so anyway, you know, I talked about it, and Spenny had a couple of Lions things on here. And I know that you got the Amon-Ra St. Brown thing, Spenny, but people, they just seemed to pop when I brought it up earlier. So let's just do it. The Buffalo Bills, the Detroit Lions, both on the same expressway, right? Both the up north analogy. Mm-hmm. You're going up north to Traverse City. We're both on the same express. Now, they left earlier. You know, their dad took the week off. You know, they've
been up there for a while.
Yeah.
Big while.
They don't reside up near the bridge?
What's that?
They reside like Kalkaska.
Yeah, right. No, at Pinconning. You know, like they're up there. No, but it's just I find it fascinating because I'm starting to get this, and you know, camp started today.
Yep.
So there was tomorrow, Spenny. I want to do let's just drop the gloves and be vulnerable about the Lions tomorrow.
You want to break me down?
Yeah, let's be vulnerable about the Lions tomorrow. Not a stoke, not scared. Like, let's get that out of our system tomorrow. We will. What are you feeling vulnerable about? But anyway, with that being said, there's a lot of talk about the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen and how Josh Allen is, you know, he's put on this pedestal of great quarterback and all of it.
Yep.
Which
Reigning
MVP, all of it, which is all great and it's all cute. But the bottom line, and even now more than ever, you have to cash it in. Because how has time remembered Dan Marino, Spenny?
Not great.
Great arm.
How does time remember Charles Barkley?
Not great.
Yep.
Like, that's just how we are now. And with that being said, I feel as though, like, it's time for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, it's been
now.
time.
And it's been time. And for whatever reason, they haven't cashed it in. And when you haven't cashed it in multiple times,
I mean, I know the reason.
Well, it's always a different reason, though, Spenny. Be
it
fair.
Does change.
Like, be fair. When you go this many times, you lose off a number of reasons.
Yeah.
Coaching, a defense.
Most of the time, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Well,
most of the times it is.
Yeah.
But when you're going back and forth and you don't do it in the fourth quarter, you lose pace. Like that. That's the way it is.
Oh, for sure.
That's the way it is. Like, and there was a Josh Allen game in that mix of the Chiefs game. 2 second-half turnovers.
It got to the point we thought their window was closed, and I give them credit for proving us all wrong. They extended their window, but we all thought it was over coming into last year.
No, we did, and he won the MVP, but in the end they came up short again, and that's Cody Engle. They choked like the Lions last year.
Yeah. It's what they've done.
You see what I'm saying here, D-Mac? You see what I'm driving at? Is what if we were the Bills right now? What if we were in the Bills?
Would you rather be the Bills? I mean, you got there, can't get it done, or you're supposed to be in closer and closer and closer.
They haven't got no farther than the Lions.
No, but I'm just saying, but the expectations
right
over the years have been high, and you've lost it many different ways.
I think
I like our spot.
Yeah.
I mean, for whatever reason, there's something like, and I guess like the perfect analogy would be, right, like in my fandom, I'd like to see Detroit play Buffalo in the Super Bowl so somebody wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, you know, I mean,
we
were 42 years, right? So
it's hard to say too much would be different. Because one, we are kind of in the same boat as the Bills as presently constructed, but
that meltdown last year after the Washington game, like we melted down.
No, for real,
the town melted down.
Did.
All of it.
We absolutely did. I think it's a little bit different when you have a guy, like an elite guy. We know he is cream of the crop because more pressure is put on you when you have a superstar that is supposed to transcend.
But he's had his shot and failed.
Yeah, but that's
fourth
why,
quarter,
that's
two turnover. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why there's more pressure on the Bills because Josh Allen is a top tier quarterback. We call him elite. He is up there with the best of the best. We expect you to eventually overcome. Just like the Lamar Jackson argument, the same thing with him. Great in the regular season, but eventually we expect you, you're so great, we expect you to overcome. So it's a little bit different with teams that have an elite superstar. With the Lions, it's like it's a team effort. Although Jared Goff, he is, tops in a lot of categories. It's more of a team effort with the Lions. So I feel like it's a tad different, just a tad.
No, but it's the same, though.
It is.
Like, for the fan
same,
base,
but
it's
different.
the same. And, again, there's evidence. One of those was on him.
Absolutely.
Period, end of story.
Yeah.
Like, as great as everybody makes it out to be, one of those was on him. Hurricane Burrow broke through before the Bills.
And
he hadn't been to the playoffs in 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't.
Didn't cash one in either, but I get the point. He broke through.
Lamar, same deal. And I know we've had that discussion. I wonder where we would be as a fan base if we were the Bills.
What would be much different? Except the NFC Championship wouldn't be valued as much because we've been in it multiple times. But what would be different in your mind?
I don't know that we would have the bandwidth to deal with that.
Shit, we ain't got the bandwidth now. But
that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, are they the same in Buffalo? Because I don't get that vibe from them. I don't see the clips in the national media of their callers and texters into their sports shows like melting down about it. Do you? Like, I don't get that feel from them. Do you? Am I missing that?
I mean, I'm not really tuned in with
their I'm not
media
either
as much, but I would assume it's starting to get there. Maybe they're loving like we just got an MVP, so they're living off of that high still.
I don't think they're doing
but
that.
No, I mean, this is a team, this is a franchise, and this is a fan base that has been there before at a grander scale. When you went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all of them, like that would hurt more than what they're dealing with right now.
Could you imagine that, Spenny?
No,
right.
I would.
Could you imagine
as a Lions fan
if we went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all of them?
No.
But you also got to consider the history. I know the Bills' history outside of that wasn't the greatest, but the Lions have been so starved for winning for so long. Like that, we would be more. I guess Bills fans, they don't feel as much pressure because they've had good teams in the past that were Super Bowl caliber teams.
But they've never done.
The Lions have never had that until like over the last couple of years. Never since the 50s.
Well, early 90s they went to a conference championship game.
Would you consider them
won
actual Super
They
Bowl
won 3
team?
divisions, I think, in 4. Like they were good.
If they got to the Super Bowl, do you think they actually could have won it? I know you had Barry, but outside of that, you didn't have too much more.
That's interesting. That Washington team that they lost to was very good. Obviously, as we saw,
clearly
they cooked the
Shout out
the
Chuck
Bills.
Noll.
Yeah, they cooked the Bills. Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit straight up. We're on that road because Brad Holmes refuses to address needs with studs. Yeah, like Brad was like, hey, I could go get this really good player, but you know what? I don't want it.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. Like, I don't need it. Come on, guys.
I want to piss off the fan base.
Like, you see that comment? That comment is my point. You know what I'm driving at here?
Yeah.
Like, that comment is my point.
But that's not the majority.
It's
there.
Everyone says, D-Mac, everyone says that it's not the majority, but it's a real living person that formulated the thought and typed it out and pushed send.
But if everybody had the same opinion, it'd be a boring place. Everybody's going to have different opinions, but the majority realize what the fuck is going on and what's at stake.
D-Mac, if we were Buffalo right now, if we were in Buffalo's journey.
It's tough, man. That's more where that relates more to the Wings journey back in the late 80s, not early 90s to that miss, but they've never won one. So, but we're sitting here to relate the most. So I'd rather be us.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Well, somebody said that Cody Engel, the Bills' window is closer to being closed than ours is. And like, look, I understand that, and that's not the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise is, what if that were us? And I'm just going by the full-on meltdown we had last year. And I know the why, and we discussed it. I'm not getting into the game, so save it.
Yeah.
Save it. Like, you got to get past this shit. Because it's here now, and that doesn't matter. That has zero impact on anything. Zero. It's over. Like, that's it. What happened last year happened. It's dead and gone.
Yep.
That's it. And I'm not addressing it again.
I feel you.
I'm not. Because, what would be the point?
We all know what happened.
DNC-ENT, it's so easy with Neil. No, there are living people that type that out, that thought comes out of their head, they type it out and they push send.
But you don't think it's the same thing with Bills Mafia and their fans? I'm sure
I don't know.
a sector of fans that do that. Not all of the fans are in unison, I'm sure. Like, especially with the way that they have had a window and haven't been able to cash in. And yes, Josh Allen is great, but I'm sure there's people in Buffalo that like Josh Allen ain't it. Like MVP at all. Like,
Super Bowl Wilson. Most Bills fans don't even remember the 4 Super Bowls, just like a lot of Lions fans don't remember the early 90s Lions. And that's a fair point as well. Cody also said, our window's just opening, if we're being honest. I'd rather be us than the Bills. We are just going into a run.
They can pull back on their history, though. Yeah, 4 Super Bowls, losing in 4 straight sucks, but at least you have that. The Lions have never had a run like that. Never, ever. So it's a little bit different for us. We are starved.
FBI surveillance van. Neil, if you were the GM of Buffalo, who would you trade? What moves would you make to try to win the championship this upcoming season? Well, FBI surveillance, I would have it on the table to get some, quote, studs and then not do it. Like, I would say, oh, I would try to, I would get a phone call where they tell me that Amon-Ra St. Brown's available in a trade. And I'd be like, no, we're good. I'm just going to keep, this regular-ass Gabe Davis signing, that I had before I cut. Because that's what Brad Holmes does. I don't know if you know this or not. Like, he doesn't fill positions of need with studs. I wouldn't do that either if I were Buffalo.
I know, right? What's the point?
So
save money.
I don't know. I was just curious. Dat Boy Roy in the super chat. The problem most people have is they don't live in the moment and enjoy what we are watching. So I don't think people can handle that. D-Mac, I think it's different now than it was even back then, because we associate our identity as a person with our teams. And I always talk about the Instagram effect with us going to games. If you like to go into the game, if you like the Pistons game or the Lions game or whatever, it should make no difference to you in your thought process of going to the game, whether it's Friday night against the Warriors or Tuesday night against Sacramento, right? But it does. There's an emphasis on Lions games and Lions tickets. This is another topic that I could do. The Lions were the most expensive NFL ticket in the league last year.
Makes sense.
On average to buy.
And why is that?
But it won't be the case this year because every big game's on the road.
There you go.
Our home schedule is just regular shit that people aren't going to want to go to.
Yeah.
Giants, but that's
Browns,
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Right. But that's not a sign of growth that the regular season to most Lions fans is just a formality at this point.
No, but it won't be, the tickets won't be cheaper because it's just a formality. It's because you're not as cool on the gram if you're at Lions Browns.
Well, true.
As you are if I'm at Cowboys Lions on Amazon Prime.
Facts. I give you that.
You see what I'm saying?
I get that.
That has nothing to do with the Lions. That's got everything to do with us and how we are. So, it's just a little it's just a little thing. So, I don't know, D-Mac. Would we I guess this is a long-winded way of asking, are we tough enough to be Bills fans?
I'm not.
Not with that snow.
Good self-awareness. They're weathered, and they act like it.
Yeah.
You wonder why there's Bills Mafia, because they've had to figure out a way to deal with it.
I'll jump through a table if that's the tough we're talking about. But if we're talking about 4 straight Super Bowl losses, I'll jump off a bridge.
How about just this iteration of the Bills? Are we tough enough to be that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think we are either.
I'm not.
We pretty much the same, except we don't have an elite talent.
If we go 3 more years without even making a Super Bowl, I will be losing my mind. And that's what the Bills are at right now, pretty much. Like 5 years of contention, not even a Super Bowl sniff.
And it's come all ways. Coaching, the quarterback melting down in the fourth quarter, which he did. I know people like to remove that from their minds.
Yeah.
But he did.
Would you rather be what the Bills are now or what the 49ers were, where they've got to it a couple times, but didn't win?
I would say this. There is something to be said for us getting to a Super Bowl.
I can rock with that.
No,
I'm not saying
better than not getting there, but
yeah.
We've never been
don't
there
hang
yet.
the banner.
It's like the tie thing.
Yeah.
A tie's worse than a loss. That's brought to you by the people of when you mathematically break it down, a tie is not the same as a loss.
No,
just like going to a Super Bowl and losing when you've never been to one is not worse than not going.
Yes.
It
feels worse.
But it feels worse. But that's the nature of the Super Bowl.
Because it's higher stakes and everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line in 60 minutes.
Yes.
And I don't think we're prepared for that.
That's why the NFC Championship loss hurt me more than the Commanders' loss.
Yeah, big facts.
Because we were right there. And we choked it away.
Had a lead.
Yeah.
Big lead.
But I feel as though the people, we showed that we are not tough enough after the Washington game.
No.
How can we be tough enough when we haven't even, like, this is the best Lions football we've ever seen?
It's fair. We haven't felt what it's like.
We've went through 70 years of bullshit. Like, how would we know? We haven't weathered enough storms, to be honest with you.
But when we went through one, how did we act?
Well, true, what we knew here. Like you said, we knew money. We haven't experienced this shit. So I can't, some of those fans, I can't necessarily blame because you've never seen it. But for the majority, a majority of people don't think like that.
DNCNT, we're barely tough enough to handle Aaron Rodgers' Hail Marys and nothing games. We aren't tough enough to handle Jaden Daniels washing us every year. Then 1 year we do enough, then they win 13 games. So
listen, you got to start somewhere. You do.
Art Vandelay, we are barely built for what is currently happening, LOL. I feel like we're making progress here, D-Mac.
Slowly but surely. Like you said, newfound money.
Self-awareness, everybody.
Yeah. For this break, let's just do jars right now, and then we'll just talk for another couple minutes and sign off.
Yeah, tell us about jars.
All right, Woodward sports fans, whether you're hitting a game, simply chilling, or hitting like greens, Jars Cannabis has you covered with greens of their own. Jars is home to Michigan's largest lineup of rec cannabis products. They've got over 30 locations across the state, repping Michigan in a big way. 9 locations right in Metro Detroit, so there's always one nearby. If you're in Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, or Milan, get ready. New stores are coming your way soon. Go to jarscannabis.com to see where you can get your favorite products today. Check out Darren McCarty brand in stores everywhere.
All right, back at it. Final segment of the show. Big D Energy, Neil Rule, Darren McCarty, Spencer Raxter, KG, all of you here in the chat. Real cream of wheat. Yeah, it's won. How else can we feel? This team has done nothing but disappoint for 65 years. But it's the point of, would we be able to do what the Buffalo Bills fans are doing right now? Like circling the wagons again.
Eventually, yeah, because you have no choice.
Then I get, well, maybe if our GM went and got studs.
But that's
our GM won't go get studs.
Right. But that's where you know whether you're in or out as a fan. Like, being a Lions fan has been the toughest thing to do in life. Like, if you still rocking at this point, you done seen some shit. So it's just like, you got to take your lumps, man. Unfortunately, you do.
And now they hurt more.
Absolutely, because there's more on the line.
The lumps back then, you get cooked by the Saints or the Pettigrew interference. Like those hurt. But now we didn't have expectations.
The only one that really hurt was the Cowboys one.
Yeah,
because you feel like it got taken from you.
Yeah, it got robbed.
Like in the end, that Saints game, you knew
you got cooked. Yeah, Drew Brees was on one. But now you have realistic expectations to win a Super Bowl every year for the first time in my life. So losing means you completely failed, no matter what. If you lose to end the season, it was a complete failure.
Can I ask one? I said I didn't want to do this, like the ask question thing, but I'll ask this to you, Spenny.
Yeah.
Would you rather win this one this year, or win 2 of them 5 years from now?
If you could guarantee me 2 for 5 years,
that's easy.
Yeah. For sure. If I was guaranteed 2 in 5 years, 2 in 5 years.
What if it were a 75% chance of winning 2?
I'd still take that. I'd still take it. Those are damn good odds.
And 100% chance of winning 1
this year.
And it's a 70% chance you might win 1.
Yes.
I would take the 100% chance you win 1.
That's what I was doing. Because you know what? I would too.
You just cash 1 in.
And just get it over.
Yes.
Like there is a part of me though, like I do kind of want, if they are going to do that, like please do it now. Like,
yeah.
Because we can't deal with that again.
I feel you. But you didn't say that at first. If we guarantee 100% chance, I'll take the 1. But you talking about if we get 2 in 5 years, that you're borderline.
No, like 5 years down the road.
True, but if you cash in those,
you'll get like 2 of 4, or you know what? Like,
that's fine. If I'm guaranteed 2 in 5 years or guaranteed 1 now, I'd take the 2 in 5 years. But if there's even a chance that I can't
75% chance.
No, I'm taking the one.
And you don't get one and not the other. You get 75% chance of getting 2 or 0.
You erased the Lions' whole history by winning 2 in those 5
You erased
years,
the whole Lions' history by winning 1.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But 2
one here is worth 3 in Kansas City.
But 2, you're a borderline dynasty at 2. Like, they have to tell your story in the context of the NFL. Like, it's crazy if you were to get 2.
Okay, here we go, Chris. Even with the losses of Ragnow and Zeitler, this is still the best Lions roster they have ever had.
No doubt.
No, I disagree. Last year's was better.
Okay, so tomorrow we're getting in because camp started, D-Mac. We're going to be vulnerable, which I guess runs counter to what I was just talking about. But we're going to do it once. We're going to do it once, D-Mac. Camp started. We're going to do it one time. So be real. Like, something's considered. You can't be killed. I'll make a deal with Travis in the back. Like, you can't doctor this and be on some bullshit.
What is it?
Everyone has to come in with one guaranteed thing that they're
What are you?
about.
What are you terrified?
Oh, yeah, all right.
Oh, what are you scared of?
Yeah,
I got.
What are you going to be vulnerable about?
I got at least one.
I got a philosophical.
There's only one.
Great, even better.
Yeah.
There's only one.
And this this has the potential to be a 4-segment thing.
Yeah. I have a philosophical one.
We got Thursday fights too tomorrow, right?
Thursday fights.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'll find one tonight and send it over.
All right, that's it for DMAC, KG, Spencer Raxter.
Deuces.
Thanks for tuning
Get 'em
in, everybody.
straight.
Well, see you later.